It happened on a quiet Saturday afternoon. The sun was gentle. The breeze was soft. Children were laughing outside. Nothing about the day warned Samson that his life was about to break in two. He had parked his car just outside the house, a clean, shiny car he cherished more than he realized. He always said, "This car is my pride." Inside, he heard a small tapping sound, but ignored it. Children always ran around outside. Nothing unusual. But minutes later, he heard something like scratching on metal. His heart jumped. "What is that? Who dares scratch my car?" His anger rose before he even got to the door. He stormed outside, ready to explode. And there, kneeling by the car, was his 3-year-old son, Junior. Tiny fingers, tiny feet, tiny hands holding a small stone.
This is Beyond Stories, where every story carries a lesson, and every lesson touches the heart. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a story that could inspire your next step. Now, let's go deeper into the story.
And Samson didn't think. He didn't breathe. He didn't pause for 1 second to look closer. His anger spoke before his mind did. "Are you mad?" he shouted, grabbing a thick stick from the ground. The boy froze, terrified, and in blind, burning rage, he threw the stick with full force. There was a crack, a scream, a fall. The world went silent. Junior's leg lay twisted in a way no child's leg should ever twist. Samson's anger vanished instantly, like smoke in the wind, replaced by a horror he had never felt before. He ran to the boy, his voice shaking. "Junior, Junior, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." But the child only cried, reaching for him in pain. Neighbors rushed out. A taxi was called. Samson held his son in his arms all the way to the hospital, tears streaming down his face. But life had already swung its hammer. The doctor came out hours later, shoulders heavy. "We did everything we could, but the damage was too severe. His leg had to be amputated." Samson felt the world collapse. He felt his lungs tighten, his knees weaken, his soul crack into pieces. He walked into the hospital room like a ghost. Little Junior sat on the bed, one leg gone, wrapped in fresh white bandages, confused, innocent, unaware of what he had truly lost. When he saw his father, he forced a small smile. "Daddy!" Samson couldn't speak. He couldn't even stand straight. Then the boy asked the question that broke him completely. "Dad, when is my leg going to grow again?" His throat dried. His chest caved in. His heart shattered into dust. He wanted to scream, to apologize, to explain, but his voice died before it reached his lips. He touched his son's head gently, tears falling like rain, and walked out quietly, because he knew no answer on earth could fix what he had done. When he got home, trembling and broken, he walked to the car to see the damage that made him lose his mind. There it was. Not deep scratches, not vandalism, not destruction, just one small, uneven sentence written by the hands of a child learning letters. "Dad, I love you." The stone had been his pencil, The car had been his paper. His intention was pure. Samson fell to his knees. He touched the words with shaking fingers. He cried like a man whose soul had been ripped out. Every sob came with a memory. Times he yelled for no reason. Times he scared his family. Times he let anger make his decisions. He whispered to himself, "I destroyed the one person who loved me most because of my own fire." Samson's story is a painful reminder. Anger is a knife. The hand holding it may think it is in control, but one wrong swing can cut the people you love most. A moment of anger can destroy a lifetime of love. Always pause. Always breathe. Always think. Because once words or actions escape in anger, they can never return. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs a moment of peace today. And don't forget to subscribe for more life-changing stories. This is Beyond Stories, where every story reminds you that as long as you are still breathing, your story is not over yet.